Hello, everybody. I'm sitting here with a steaming hot cup of tea, and in a rather embarrassing showing for February, I need to put 3 books from my February TBR back on the cart because I didn't read them. We are returning House of Flame and Shadow, The Last Murder at the End of the World. Oh, good gracious. And The Eights. I also, for full disclosure purposes, I'm going to tell you that I have Wild Dark Shore and the first 4 books in the Heated Rivalry series coming to my house in just a couple of days, which I actually might buy the rest of Heated Rivalry because they're 25% off for February. So I only have a few days left at Indigo, by the way, here in Canada. So I'm 99% sure that when that series comes in, I will be reading the first book immediately. I just know that. So it'd be better if I picked a prompt relating to it. But otherwise, I'm just going to read it either way. As always, if I pick a prompt and I have nothing for that on my physical TBR, I will go to my Kindle. And if I still have nothing, I will go to the library website. But it's looking pretty full, this cart. She's looking good. Zach made me this TBR jar for Christmas, and I think there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 prompts left. So we're just going to do the rest of the white prompts in here because the blue and yellow are just for filler. So we're just going to do the rest of these. And that's going to be my TBR for the month. I love an even number, but I also like the idea of just finishing what's in here. So let's do that. Shall we? They are always difficult to open, but we'll see how it goes. A banned book. I definitely don't own one of those. A banned book. What the heck am I gonna choose? I could do a reread. I wanted to reread The Color Purple. I'm pretty sure that's banned and I own it. So that is a good one. Most targeted books. Handmaid's Tale, read it. The Giver, read it. The Book of Negroes, read it. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. I read that. Okay, so these are challenged books. They're not banned books, I need to say. They're often challenged. We have no banned books, it looks like. Except I think Alberta did do it. The Catcher in the Rye, Lord of the Flies. I wanted to reread Lord of the Flies. Oh, by country. Here we go. We do have banned books. Droll Stories from 1837. Never heard of it. Lady Chatterley's Lover. It was banned in 1956 and lifted in 1958. So in a rare occurrence, I think I'm gonna buy the book. I think I'm gonna do The Lord of the Flies, and I think it's worth it for me to own that book. I read it in grade 10 in school. Might have been grade 11? I don't remember. I read it in high school and I remember really enjoying it. I would like to reread it and just see what I think now, many years later. So that's gonna be book number 1, and I am just gonna try to find it and buy it. All right, let's do number 2. Dropped it. A book that was published the year you graduated high school. Ooh, I'm about to out myself as an oldie. I graduated in 2012. So I have no idea, I guess is what I'm saying. That's new. Shards of Glass might be old. 2023, not old. Definitely not, definitely not, definitely not, definitely not. Unite Me might be kind of old. Hey, oh. Destroy Me is the first one that I already read. That's 2012. So close. 2015. 2018. We might have to go to the Kindle. Shit. 2012. Okay. This is the re-release because our Ernest Hemingway book is not 2012. Most popular books from 2012. The Fault in Our Stars. I could reread that. I own it. That could be fun. That could be fun. Oh, I don't want to cry my eyes out. Gone Girl, which I've never read. Throne of Glass, which I wanted to reread. Me Before You, read it. The Selection number 5, I'm not there yet. A Man Called Ove. Cinder, I wanted to read from the Lunar Chronicles. Maybe I'll go with that one. Okay, I'm gonna get Cinder from the library by Marissa Meyer. It's on my list, I think, of want to read unless I removed it. Nope, it's on my list of want to read. So, great. The first 2 books I don't have. It's a great start, isn't it? Let's do a 3rd prompt and hope I can get something off my physical TBR cart for this. The author has a first name that could be a last name. That's interesting. Can read Minka Kelly. Can read, wait, a last name that can be a first name? Did it say? Or a first name that could be a last name? First name that could be a last name. I was doing the opposite. Francis? Maybe? Stewart? Pierce. Okay, I'm gonna say Pierce or Stewart. are the best two options for this. I'm gonna go with Stuart. I'm gonna take one off that was on my TBR last month that I actually do want to read. So we're gonna choose The Last Murder at the End of the World by Stuart Turton, which was on my list for February. Didn't get to it. Let's try again, shall we? This is, I believe, a thriller. I think it's supposed to be like a little bit eerie, murder mystery. There's this island. It's the only place in the world that nobody has died, and now there's a murderer on this island. Okay, number 4. A book with a town or state name in the title. I'm gonna also say province, considering I'm Canadian, but I don't think I have any of those in the title. Blood over Bright Haven. I feel like New Haven is a place. China. I'm gonna choose China Rich Girlfriend. I know it's not a city or a state, it's a country, but I think that that's fine. I think we're just gonna go location because I don't have the other options. So we're gonna go with the second book in the Crazy Rich Asians series. I listened to the first audiobook, I want to say like 2 years ago, but I love the movie. I've seen it since then, so I know enough about it to not have to go back and reread the first one. So there we go, another book. China Rich Girlfriend. Let's choose prompt number 5. And then there's 2 left, so we're choosing 7, okay? That's what's been decided. Squish and pull. A book with a plant on the cover. Book with a plant on the cover. Okay, let's start by thinking about what I want to read. I would like to continue Agatha Christie. There's Trees. I might just not even debate this one and just go for Murder on the Links. This is the second in Hercule Poirot mysteries. I read the first book last year, I think, and I also have the third one, so I'd like to just keep going with the series. This is going to be the book I choose. There are plants on the cover. Murder mystery, Agatha Christie. I feel like it doesn't need too much explanation. An urgent cry for help brings Poirot to France, but he arrives too late to save his client, whose brutally stabbed body now lies face down in a shallow grave on a golf course. Great. Looking forward to it. All right, 2 left. I also have no nails, and I feel like they are required. Bit off my index fingernail today. Yeah, I almost dropped that right in my tea. Okay, the book that's been on your TBR the longest. Okay, well, that's gonna be from the Shatter Me series, which I already read Destroy Me, and now I need to read Fracture Me, and I'm not sure who Fracture Me is from the perspective of. Addie. I don't know who Addie is, but that's what I'm reading, Fracture Me. I listened to most of Unravel Me, which I think is the second full-length novel, and I liked it much better as an audiobook, so this might be an audiobook read for me. I'm not sure. We'll see. It's just small. It'll take me no time at all, and I actually really enjoyed Destroy Me from Warner's perspective. So, Fracture Me, Adam. Juliet's first love will do anything to get her back. Addie. Adam. Okay. Nickname. Great. I don't love Adam. I find him whiny and annoying. So we'll see how I feel about the second little novella. One more prompt. Way too fast. Right, I need to remember that Wild Dark Shore and what is the first book, The Long Game, are in contention here as well. And I've chosen no Kindle books, and I'd like to read Kindle books every month. The author has a last name that can be a first name. So instead of first name that could be a last name, it's finally last name that could be a first name. Okay, I did think Agatha Christie, already chose it. I think Minka Kelly, last name could be a first name. Adeline Grace, last name could be a first name. KJ Charles, oh, there's gonna be a lot. Miller, I feel like Miller, there's people with the first name Miller. Ross, Clark, oh no. Shannon, this is ridiculous. Okay. I feel like the author of Heated Rivalry is like Riley, right? Or am I just thinking Rachel Riley because of Big Brother?
Hilarious!
Rachel Reed. Reed is definitely a first name. So I'm gonna choose that because it's coming in the mail in 2 days and I'm gonna read it anyway. So Game Changer by Rachel Reed is going to be the book that I choose for this. This is so sad, guys. We've chosen 7 prompts. Okay, I have more than half. That's great. These are very short books. I should succeed in March. I should. I want to read, so we'll see how it goes. Whatever that means. I can't believe I took all of these off just to not choose one of them. There's a dog outside my office door, so it is time for me to wrap this up. Thanks for coming. Really glad we could pick this small stack of books together. Yeah, hopefully I get some reading vlogs in this month. I know that it's been very scarce since the beginning of the year. I really want to do reading vlogs. I just am not feeling super creative. I'm not feeling super into reading. I am going to try to get out of this funk in March though. Spring is coming. It's a little less cozy. I love when the sun comes out and I can sit outside with a book. So let's hope that's what March looks like. We are on that trajectory here where I live. So let's cross our fingers. That was a really bad finger cross. Let's cross our fingers that I get a lot more reading done in March and you guys get some reading vlogs and I find some enjoyment out of this. Yeah. Thanks for coming. See you next time.